Happy Saturday. I can only be on for a minute because my computer battery is almost gone. So let's come in and say hello to each other. Let me just go find this on the live stream and make sure it is streaming. There we are. Hello, hello. Take a moment to share this with somebody and then come in and say hello. Okay, got it shared. So I see we have a couple of people on. Who is here? Nobody. Okay. Well, good morning. If there is anybody that happens to watch, I apologize for being a little late. Catherine, good morning. Thank you for saying something so I know that you're here. Rough start because the internet here is a little bit wonky. So I was able to get the connection and get in here to see all you beautiful people this morning. Leo, oh my gosh, Leo, you're supposed to be here. And I really wish you could be here, but I understand. And how is the situation there in Fort Lauderdale? I'm sorry. I wish I could make everything better, but I understand nature, and especially the way nature is being right now in different parts of the world. Good morning, Suzanne. Good morning, Kathy. And good morning, Kathleen. Hello, everyone. Let's go into our hearts. Just take a moment to connect with the breath, breathing in deeply, and then letting it go. And then breathe in again. So, how's everybody doing? How are you this morning? And what are you grateful for? Just give me one thing that you're grateful for. Good morning, Jennifer Langren. I am grateful for another day alive. I'm grateful for the beauty of the place that I'm in right now in Sedona. Leo, the rain has stopped. Good. I'm so glad to hear that. Yeah, I know that's no fun cleaning up after a flood. I've been through one, so I do understand what you're going through, and my heart is with you. But you certainly are missed here. There's a little hole because Leo's not in the house. Jennifer, you're grateful for your husband. I love that. Okay, keep giving the gratitude. I'm going to real quick read the blog. It's a short blog, so it won't take but a minute. It's called, Which Way Do I Go? I may not have gone where I intended to go, but I think I have ended up where I needed to be. And that's by Douglas Adams. I believe we are all guided with an internal GPS, and if we truly listen to it, then we will end up at our destination. I sometimes think I'm supposed to be somewhere, only to discover that it's not where I'm drawn to be. There is something else calling me, and it's like a magnet. Invariably, there is a reason to be in the, quote, other place rather than where I envision to be my destination. Dear angels, I love this internal guidance system. I love that when I relinquish all control and accept that it's not about me, but about the mission that has called me, then I will always be in the place where I'm needed the most. Dear ones, always check in before making decisions, and you will find a peace with the choices you make. If there is confusion, it's because of the battle between the ego and your higher self. Allow yourself the necessary time to sit with what you are hearing instead of trying to force something to happen. The harder you try to make it happen, the further you are away from where you need to be. Relax and enjoy your time that you have on earth. It is not a race, dear ones, it is a journey. Get excited, have fun with letting go, and become as a child again with curiosity and laughter. We will always be beside you to whisper directions. Dear angels, today I promise to listen more and talk less, which I certainly do intend to do because, as you all know, I'm here in Sedona at our eclipse retreat that we kicked off last night. We had just a beautiful time getting to know each other. We've got quite a few P's that had not met yet in person, and it was beautiful to see the bonding that happened. We have some new P's that I'm so excited for you all to get to know because everybody here has been brought here on purpose to immerse in our P energy and to get to know what it means to be a P for peace. Good morning, Sally and Tony. Let's see. Oh, there goes the alarm. So it must be time for us to talk about what we're grateful for. I did find it yesterday, but unfortunately I didn't pull it out to where I could stop it when it starts going off. Jennifer is grateful for her husband. Catherine is grateful for my wonderful friends. Kathy Han is grateful that the orchid Suzanne brought me is blooming again. Yay. Okay, that's annoying. And I can't remember where I put it. It'll stop. Okay, Kathleen, haven't been able to join for a couple of days. Grateful to be here today. I'm so glad you're here and glad I was able to connect so that I could talk to you all this morning. Suzanne, grateful for our daily cuppa and for you, Teri. Oh, thank you, darling. And Sally says, good morning, everybody. Nature is being weird today. More and more deer are coming into the city and in our neighborhood, as well as coyote. I saw 4 pair resting about 4 houses away from ours. Wow. Julie Kiss, good morning, good morning. You know, Sally, we were just talking about how the animals are starting to make themselves be more seen. And so I'm not surprised that all of those are coming around. Sally, I'm grateful for receiving a message in my dreams that we need to strengthen our auric shields. Crazy dreams last night. Yeah, that's happening a lot with the dreams. Good morning, Hope. Grand rising, my fellow P family. Hope you're having a beautiful time in Sedona. We wish we were there with you all. Oh, I wish you were too. I want to take so many pictures today and just let you know that you are right here with us. All right, so how do we strengthen our auric shields? Intention. Intention is everything. As you go about your day, when you get up, set an intention. Every day after I say gratitude, my intention is to make a difference, to do something that's going to touch another person, to do something that's going to have meaning instead of just drifting along through the day. And if we're aware of what's going on in our world, then that's what's needed is the awareness that we are guided and the awareness that we're exactly where we need to be at all times, just like the blog said. All right, I am going to find out what Kuan Yin has to say to us this morning. And this is the card. Be guided now. Allow yourself to be guided. The guide cannot take the steps for you. That is your job. But the guide can show you the way. It's up to you if you choose to take it, whether you tread carefully, dance, or run along that sacred pathway toward the loving arms of the Holy Mother. She is always there to help you. Does that go along with what the angels told us or what? You can't make this stuff up. So the the writing from the angels was all about allowing yourself to be guided, knowing that when they tell you something, when they give you that nudge, that's for you to listen to pay attention. And then Kuan Yin with just be guided now. And yeah, it's all about intention. So if you pay attention and you say, oh, what am I hearing? Or what am I thinking? This is what I like to do. I just pause, like I hit the pause button on a movie, and I say, what am I thinking? What's going on around me? So awareness and intention is what's going to bring you to being protected. First of all, you know that you're not alone, and that's the protection. Archangel Michael has given us so much that will help us with this, everything that we're doing in this daily life. Okay, so I can't see your comments anymore. I don't know what happened there. Let me see if I can get back to them. Okay, what's that? Something is blocking the comments. I guess I'm not supposed to see them. There it is. All right, so Sally says intentions, meditation, and pretty much do things that raise your vibrations. Exactly. Awareness, being aware instead of walking with your eyes closed. You wouldn't dare try to walk through a house that you've never been in before with a blindfold on and nobody leading you to keep you from running into walls or falling down somewhere. So sometimes we don't know what that terrain looks like as we navigate through life. We're just winging it sometimes, but we don't have to because we have that guidance from the angels. So it's awareness, opening your eyes, seeing what's there. Hope is grateful for all the new P's joining our family. Oh, Hope, I so wish you all could be here. There's people that don't even know what a P is. And so I took time last night to explain that now they are P's and what that means. So I'm hoping that you'll be able to see more and more of the ones that are finding us through different means and word of mouth and people that are just becoming aware of what we're doing. And one of the ladies that's here is going to help with the New York retreat that will happen next year. And we're thinking that it's going to be in Brooklyn or somewhere there in that vicinity of New York. And I was thinking about you, Mama Hada Bear, and I'd like for you to be on that team if you're willing to put that together. And Kathy says, ask for guidance while setting an intention. Exactly. And Suzanne, remember to cut the cords. Always cut the cords. Always. And just go into your heart and say, what don't I need anymore? Is there a belief? Is there some person that's affecting my energy field? Intention and awareness. Those are the things I want you all to pay attention to today. What is that intention? You know, last night as we gathered and for the first time sat in circle with each other, my question was, what's your intention? What is it that you want to get from this experience? We all can ask that every day. What do I want to get from this experience today for what I'm going through, for whatever comes my way? What is it that's inside of me that's drawing me to a place? And maybe I think I'm supposed to be somewhere else. That's what the angels were sharing with us, that if we listen, if we pay attention, then we'll be exactly where we need to be. All right. tiny book of angel messages. Let's see if somebody wants to pick a number. Oh, thank you, Kathleen. I would love to have you there, just helping out with this whole thing, pulling it together, and let's do it early enough that people have time to prepare to come into New York. Hope you want page number 9. Okay, I can do that. Page 9 has 3 messages. So 1, 2, or 3. And I see my battery is draining really fast now. Okay, it's good. I'm down to 22%. Message number 3. Oh, look at you all in sync, Sally and Kathy. Okay. Message 3. Here we go. When you give into fear, you go into a dark place where things look their worst, and you get caught up in this vicious cycle of worry, anxiety, and fear, creating in your mind the worst possible outcome where there is no hope. Is that what you desire? Hopelessness and helplessness take you into victimhood. You are not a victim unless you allow your power to be taken away. We are not victims. And when we start thinking that other people are controlling, somebody else is making me do something, right? Somebody else has that much power over my life. No, they have in the past because I was unaware, because I didn't know that I had a voice and I could use that voice and I could say no if I meant no. There were many times in my life where I didn't feel like I had that choice. I didn't know that I had any power at all. And so I was that one that, okay, I'll do that. Okay, whatever you want. And yeah, I don't have any say in the matter. There were so many times as I look back that, yeah, I was a victim because I allowed that to happen. But we don't have to be victims. And so I encourage you, if you feel like somebody else is, quote, making you do something or some situation, just step back. Step back and hit that pause button and say, wait, what am I thinking? What is my thinking process in this? Do I think that I don't have any power? And is that why I'm acting the way I am? Is that why I'm doing the things I do? Or would I like to see a different outcome? I wrote down a question, and I'd like for you all to think about it. Now I have to find it. Give me a minute. Okay, you ready? And if somebody would type this in, I would really appreciate that. If the world looked the way you want it to, how does that look? Oops, my battery's really going now. If the world looked the way you want it to, how does that look? And I'd love for you all to think about that. I would love to know what you would envision as the world that you want it to look like. And if we can all get behind that thought, there's things we can do. We can turn things around. It doesn't have to be a world of chaos. It does not have to be what we don't want. It can be what we do want. That's how we bring things to our 3D world, is by envisioning it, holding it in our heart, knowing that it can come to fruition, knowing it is possible, and then watching it unfold. All right, let's see what you got. Suzanne and Kathy, I do see that road trip for you. And Sally says, thank you. We resonate with that. Yeah. We don't have to be victims. That's a huge message. That's taking your power back. And Kathy says, I was just talking about this fear, worry, and anxiety. He gave me some new tools, the first being to stop and ask, what is the threat? What am I thinking? Right? That awareness. It's so important to do that. Sweet Marietta, I'm so glad you're here. Oh my gosh, Marietta, you would be so proud. Last night in Circle, the first thing we did, we started out with your writing of everything is working perfectly. And just such a beautiful moment. And everybody loved what you wrote. And I shared with them who you are and how supportive you are of this journey and how you have helped so much to bring these retreats to fruition through your beautiful donations and your beautiful love. Marietta says everything is working perfectly according to a magnificent divine plan which showers us with love and light and raises us up, up, up to a higher plane, and we give thanks and feel the joy. So we smile, and spirit magnifies incredible loving energy. It most certainly does. Oh, Kathy, it's not necessarily the place, it's the gathering. So I hope that you will consider coming to that New York retreat. And we're having the Florida retreat the end of this year in the middle of the state. And Sally says, when I try to flip into that mode, my inner bear becomes loud and grumbly. I know and then detach from the emotional energy. Yeah, it's the knowingness. This is what I'm trying to get across this morning. The more awareness we have, then we can understand and go forth from there. Kathleen, if the world looked the way you want it to, how does that look? And I'd love for you all to really take time to think about that. Or, as you hear the question, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Catherine says, thank you, angels. That was a perfect message for me this morning. Yay. Suzanne says, oh, I found that voice. No more victim. Absolutely. Get your power back and keep it. Don't let it all of a sudden say, oh, I know I can do it, but it's easier just to go with whatever somebody tells me to do. Sometimes it is easier than maybe to have a disagreement or have discord, but in the end, you're going to be the one that is stronger if you do stand up for yourself. Annie 7, good morning. And Suzanne says, I'll navigate and no taking pictures this time. Ah, to New York. There you go. Sally, I strongly dislike feeling the victim role. It drives me crazy. Shake it loose if you're feeling it. Absolutely. And Kathy said, which reminds me, I really like my new therapist, Daniel. He's the one who gave me the advice about how to deal with my morning anxiety. I'm grateful for Daniel. Yay. All right. Oh, you guys are awesome. Thank you for being on here. As I said earlier, my computer battery is almost gone. And this house that we're staying in here in Sedona, I wish you all could see it. I'll probably have to do a video tour so you can see what we're here in. And the room that I am in right now, where I slept, all of the outlets have two prongs and not the three that I need to plug my computer in. So I realized this after I came into bed last night, and I'm like, okay, hopefully there'll be enough power on the computer to do what I need to do this morning. And sure enough, look at that. The angels made it hold strong. And then I can hopefully find one that will work in the house that I can plug it in somewhere. So I really appreciate you all today, every one of you. And you're right here with us. You are at this retreat. So do you want to know what we're doing today? I would love to tell you what you are going to be experiencing because your energy is right here with us. So this morning, I will be starting us out with What are we doing? Oh, we're going to learn. We're going to learn how to deal with anxiety and stress and how to find something to touch, something to hold on to when that happens, when something arises that's not pleasant or something that is a little hard for us to handle. There's a way to go back into peace. There's a way to go back into the I am powerful. I am the one in charge here. So I'll be guiding us this morning, not just to honor directions and start our retreat off on a really great foot, but to really understanding more as we go through the weekend that we can use our voice and we can really get to that point of knowing ourselves better. And then we're going to do some inner child work. We have someone local here in Sedona that's coming in to guide us through that experience. And then our beautiful Sharon Ria is going to take us through empowerment through color, finding what our color is, and knowing that when we're guided toward a certain thing, that we're able to communicate in a better way because we have an awareness. And then we are going to end the day with a past life regression by our Jim from Vermont. And he's going to take us into a group regression teaching from Dolores Cannon and how she brought us all to that awareness that we can do that. So I'm so excited. And then we're all going to hopefully walk up to the vortex that's right here where we're staying. It's within walking distance. And we're going to just walk up there and be immersed in the energy of these red rocks. It is going to be a beautiful day. Kathy, there's a workshop that Sharon Ria does, and she is going to offer that through Enlightened World Network once a month. She did it the whole month of March, and now she's going to do it once a month. And so I'll give you all the information whenever they get that set up for her to do it online. Kathy says, and take pictures. I know. I wish you were here, Kathy. I really wish all of you were right here. And I know you are. I know your energy is. But to be in this beautiful, magnificent vortex place and experiencing the things we're going through, yeah, there's nothing like this. Annie says, sounds beautiful. Enjoy a beautiful day in Sedona. We certainly are. Sally, I hold and rub my Shiva stone, calming to my soul. We're going to find out what our touchstone is, our hearthstone this morning. And I've got some stones that people can choose from. I love that. If you've ever done the book, The Magic, you have a stone that you hold. It's along that same line, the same thought process. There's always something we can touch and reach out to hold. And Suzanne says, please send me lots of good vibes and travel prayers. Leaving tomorrow morning, driving 800 miles on Sunday, and then 800 miles back on Monday. I hope you're not driving alone because that's a lot to do in one day. And I've done, I think 700 is the max I have done in one day. And yeah, you're ready to get out of that car. Catherine says, Teri, you're amazing. I don't know how you do all you do. Thank you and blessings on your retreat. Thank you, Catherine. It's not me. I'm just the conduit. The angels just are using me to be where I need to be, just like what the message said this morning in the blog. I just allow, accept, align, allow, as Marietta teaches us. Sally says, I'm willing to bet someone at the retreat will have an emotional release heading to the vortex. They are known to do, there's already been tears. When you can't see this beauty and this amazing place without being emotional, it's going to happen. Kathy says, I need to learn how to control my anxiety. I need to find my magic stone. Kathy, if you want to talk, I can certainly guide you to that and help you to be more aware that there are tools. This is what I do. I teach tools. And it's that simple. When we know, when we have the awareness, then we can set our intention And as Marietta says, everything is working perfectly. Okay, so do I need to do a class on Hearthstone? I think I will. You guys are talking to me. And Kathleen, when I have anxiety, I hold on to baby Hotto Bear. Absolutely. Hotto goes everywhere with me. Suzanne says, my friend is coming along, and Luna. Okay, good. Catherine Kovacs, good morning. All right, guys, after the retreat, I will do that class to teach you all the Hearthstone exercise that I'm going to be teaching here this morning at the retreat. So I'll put the message out and we'll see if you guys show up. You'll attend it? All right, Kathy. I'll set it up and let's do this. Hope says, love the story you told of how Sedona got her name. Really beautiful. Thanks for sharing. Oh, I loved that story. Hope, I was crying when I read the story. I thought, how amazing that you see somebody so beautiful that a place deserves to be called that. And I'm so glad that that person did it. I'm so glad it's called Sedona. Doesn't it have a beautiful ring to it? And yeah, the energy here's out of this world. It really is. That's right, Sally. I love teaching. That's what I do. I give tools, and I love doing that. I love because it's you becoming empowered. And once you know that you have something to hold on to, wow, there's your power. All right, I seriously have to get off of here now because I'm down to 12%. So let's go into our hearts for a moment. And I'd love for all of you to send good energy to us for this retreat. I'd love for you to hold us up that the very best experience possible is what's going to happen here. And thank you for that. Any other prayer requests that you have, please type them in. And we all lift you every day. Every day we pray for your loved ones. Every day we pray for you. And I have confidence in our angels that they are going to help guide us, that inner guidance system. They're always nudging. They're always saying, all right, when you're ready, just listen to us as we whisper in your ear. Help us to help you. That's what the angels are saying. Help us to help you. And then answer that question. Somebody typed it out. I think it was it Mama Hot Bear? Scrolling back up. And now I can't find it. Oh, Kathleen, I see you answered the question. The world would realize that we are all one. What we do to another, we do to ourselves. I love that. Okay, I can't find, there it is. So this is the question for you today to think about. And I'd love it to, well, I won't be here tomorrow, but I think Auntie Jean will be here tomorrow. So maybe you all can answer the question while I'm here at the retreat and unable to join you for the afternoon tea. But please support Auntie Jean as she comes on to guide the discussion tomorrow. Kathy Hand, I see us all in a big circle, a huge ring of sparkling light. Indeed. And Kathleen, Mama Hot Bear, are you going to be able to be with Auntie Jean tomorrow? Maybe you and Gracie both can join in, because you know our little Auntie Jean gets a little bit anxious when she's running the show. Yay, Jean, Gracie, and our Mama Hot Bear, Kathleen. That's going to be awesome. All right, let's take a moment to go into our hearts. Just take a breath in. The breath is the connection. So breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in love. and breathe out love. Now focus on what you desire. Is there something in your heart, something you need to be lifted up for? Just put yourself in that prayer circle. Let all of us hold you. Let us lift you. So breathe in the love and breathe out the love. And now expand beyond yourself. Who do you know in your world that needs that encouragement, that needs the support? Hold them in your heart and then place them in our prayer circle. And breathe in love and breathe out love. And then expand even more. Go outside of your community. Go to your state, your county. See a bigger vision and pull that net so that everyone in that vicinity is in the circle. And breathe in love and breathe out love. And now let's expand it even more. Go to the whole country where you reside. Let your whole nation be lifted up. And breathe in love and breathe out love. And now let's connect. There are waterways that connect the continents. Just breathe into the water. It carries an energy, whatever you put into it. So let's put love into our waterways that's going to touch every place on earth. Breathe in love and breathe out love. Just see our whole world lifted up right now, asking the Creator to look on every person, every animal, all of nature, all of the waterways, even the air that we breathe. And let's all take that collective breath in, breathe in love, and breathe out love. And then we add in that secret element of gratitude. And let's all say to our Creator the words we say to each other every day. Thank you. I love you. And feel that love coming back in your heart. Because what we put out, we do get back. So thank you. I love you. To our Creator, to all of divinity, to all the angels, the masters, all of our beautiful guides, our loved ones, our ancestors. Whew. And then we say it to each other, right? Good morning, Blue. All right, so let me get it up here so we can all say it together on the count of 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I love you. I hope you all have a magnificent day. My computer just yelled at me and said, you got to plug me in if you want to do something. So I got to get out of here. I love you so much. Right, Kathleen, Gracie calls you the Three Stooges. I love when you three are on together. I think it's just amazing. And we have some thank yous. I love yous. Thank you. I love you. Have a beautiful day, everybody. Kathleen. Jennifer Langren, thank you. I love you. Suzanne. Blue Jean. Blue Jean, we've got your Jim here captive and we're not going to let him go. He has been amazing. I am so grateful for Jim and all the help that he's given us already at the retreat. And he will be guiding us today in a past life regression. And Kathy Ann, thank you. I love you. I love you all so much. I appreciate you being in my life. I appreciate you just shining. Keep shining. Keep being the beautiful soul that you are. Stay in your heart and stay blessed. And I will see you later. Namaste, y'all. Bye, everyone.